Um, Consider this as a philosophy. Some people say, "Oh, studies show that sitting is good." Other studies show that sitting doesn't matter. Other studies show that sitting is bad. Wait a second. It depends. You've got to look at the cumulative exposure. And we spent a lot of
Hmm. Hmm.
time on that one in the laboratory. So if your job was to sit all day, sitting more is harmful.
Hmm.
But if your job is to stand all day, you work on an assembly line, sitting suddenly became the rest break. It was the mechanical opposite. It
Mm.
migrated stress from the tissues that were involved with standing to sitting. People say, "Oh, well, sitting slouch, there's no evidence for that." Well, hold on now. If you have no pain triggers and you sit slouched for a while, that's not a bad thing to do. You just migrated the stress onto the disc and the ligaments. Now I'm going to sit upright. Well, if you sit upright on a stool for several hours, the muscles now become very achy because they are required to create a guy wire system to hold that posture. There's
Hmm.
no load to speak of on the ligaments, but that's not the way to sit for a long period of time. So where the science always was, and I don't think there's any change on this, it's context specific. Keep changing the supporting role of different tissues through posture change until there's a problem. And then
Mm.
if someone's damaged a specific tissue, the game changes a little bit and you have to move away from that, obviously. So if they are triggered by sitting slouched, it's probably a good idea not to sit slouched for a while.
Sure.
So there's
Yeah.
many different strategies. You can sit with a lumbar support, you can stand, or you can simply teach a person what are the postures that trigger their pain because no one ever pointed it out to them before and they don't have the awareness to know. Some people know right away, hey, when I do that, it hurts. I'm not going to do it. But those aren't the people who end up going for therapy. They're somehow have that innate savviness and